Disclaimer before I start. I want to apologize ahead of time for all the times that I say I'm not used to making these videos, so I'm pretty sure that as I get more comfortable in front of the camera, the ums will diminish. I do know that people catch that. I know I catch that when I watch videos. I see how many times people do the so maybe I'm just self-conscious about it, but I wanted to make this video to encourage anybody out there. Yesterday, before I was finishing closing up at the store, I had maybe 15 minutes left. A car came in. I was by myself, and I did the oil change on her, and I was cashing her out. And towards the end, I felt this deep urge to want to pray for her, or asking her if I could pray. And I was cashing her out, and I didn't make that engagement. I didn't ask her if I could pray, but I was getting closer and closer to cashing her out. And again, the feeling grew stronger and stronger and stronger. So I cash her out, and she's about to drive off, and I stop her, and I'm like, hey, I was just curious, is there anything at all that I could pray for you about? And she literally just stopped dead in her tracks. She just looked at me. She's like, how did you know? And I just told her, I didn't, but I just felt a huge pressing in my heart to ask you if I could pray for you. Come to find out, not to give any names, but her son just went into the hospital and for kidney failure. So she was just completely I stopped her dead on her tracks, and she was confused that I just knew how to that I would ask her that, And so we went off and prayed. And the reason why I want to share that with you, because sometimes God does that nudge for you. He's giving you that open opportunity to be able to partake in his plan. And sometimes, again, like the last video that I made, we have to listen to his voice. We have to be in tune with the Spirit. We have to be in daily communion. 1 Thessalonians 5:17 says, pray without ceasing. And it's something that's very important, because, again, that it was just a prayer that I prayed with her. But you never know how that can impact someone's life, whether it's a seed that you plant, whether it's longer in the future, maybe she comes to Christ. I don't know where she was in her relationship, or if she had a relationship with Jesus. But all I know is that the Lord told me to, hey, ask her if you wanted to pray. Ask her if you can pray for her. Ask her if you can pray. And I was ignoring it at first. And then it just got overwhelming. Like, hey, dude, you need to ask her if you can pray for her. And so I stopped her while she was driving out. And I asked her, and then come to find out again that her son's in the hospital with kidney failure. So I was able to pray for her. I was able to lift up her son. So I will, I guess, disclose his name. So if you come across this and you feel urged to pray for him, I pray that you would. His name is Anthony. I don't know how old he is. I don't know what the current situation is, but I just know that he's in desperate need of prayer. So if you guys could pray for him. And again, never ignore those thoughts. I know that I've done it before, but you get to miss out on the opportunity. You get to literally see God working in the physical realm through you. You get to see the kingdom brought down through you, and you get to change lives. You get to, again, pray for the sick, break chains for people, pray for those who don't know how to pray, and we could just make the kingdom of heaven stronger here on earth when we step out in faith. I know it's nerve-wracking. Again, I'm getting more comfortable with these videos, kind of, but if I could, just encourage you, listen to his voice. You literally don't have to have a specific spot where you pray. Obviously, when you have your quiet time, when you have your deep, intimate time, that's important for you to have your alone time, apart from the world, apart from your family, apart from your job, apart from all the stresses of the world, where you can just quiet the world and quiet yourself and just meditate on his character, meditate on his word, meditate on what he wants you to do and how you can glorify him in your daily life. So if I can encourage you guys, again, listen to those nudges, because a lot of the time, if they're led by the Spirit, you get to see God actively work on earth here. So be blessed, y'all.